Bowling Green, it looks like a great Labor Day in store for us. Right now on our satellite and radar composite, we're seeing mainly dry weather all around our entire region. A few scattered showers back into Illinois, and it's likely all the moisture will stay out of our direction today and over the next several days as well. In our forecast, clear skies remain highs today around 85 degrees. Here's a look at our forecast map. Great Falls on the dry side right now. A few scattered showers off to the western part of our state, and we're going to see clearing skies throughout the day. For this Labor Day, lots of sunshine, high temperatures around 75 degrees, but at times a bit breezy with northwesterly winds at 10 to 20 during the day, decreasing overnight with cooler temperatures. Well, we are seeing some clouds out there and even some showers just off to our west, but actually today we can expect a nice day. As this frontal boundary sweeps on through, we're not expecting much in the way of moisture. Maybe a scattered shower very early this morning, but for much of today, 73 degrees and partly cloudy skies, so warmer than it was yesterday. We only reached into the 60s, but today lower 70s. It's going to be gorgeous. Tonight, partly cloudy and temperatures cool down into the lower 40s. Thanks for joining us. We're seeing a great morning so far. Nice dry skies on our satellite and radar pictures, so partly cloudy skies in our forecast for today, and temperatures around 80 degrees. A very warm day on this Wednesday as we head towards the end of April. Tonight, we're looking at lows around 60 degrees for the Jackson metro area and 61 around Brookhaven.
Here we are up at Casper Mountain where the snow plows have been going by, but the mountain is still snow-packed on the roads. As you can see, we do have some cars that are trying to get through. And if you have four-wheel drive, it doesn't mean that you won't get into an accident, as we've seen earlier downtown. Corey, it is so cold out here. If you plan on stepping outside, it is windy, the snow is blowing, and yes, those road conditions are getting much worse by every minute that passes. We do have winter weather watches and warnings out.
Today actually seems pretty good though, Cheryl. We're going to see nice conditions. We've already started off our morning with partly cloudy skies as that sun decides to come up. But
yeah, it looks nice out there, but
it's going to get even better. And when I come back in a few minutes, I'll tell you just how good it's going to get.
Shanna, what does it look like? Jennifer, right now if you go outside, it's a little bit rainy. We are seeing those scattered showers once again for this evening, especially here in Casper. Much of that rain is off to the west and off to the north, and it will continue to move south and east out of the area.
When P. Hall Coffee first opened, only a few select people knew about the privately owned shop. But now their coffee is for everyone, not just here in Casper, but around the country.
Tonight's first Meth Watch conference. Shana, what did you find out?
Meth is a major problem here in Casper and in Wyoming as a whole. Now our businesses are realizing its effects, not only by their employees' performance, but also with company profits. That could be why this first Meth Watch meeting really brought in a crowd. On a normal day, Brett Cozart sits on his computer and works, deleting unwanted instant messages. But when the username Mariotame pops up saying he can make $400, it's difficult not to reply.
As soon as she mentioned, yeah, I'll pay you $400 to, cash a check, well, the red light goes on, okay? There's something wrong here.
Mariotame claims to work for a company in Nigeria, and because her country is so poor, she says she isn't able to cash her $4,800 check and needs help.
This Mary gal says, oh no, this isn't a scam. No, we're a legitimate business. I said, okay, fine. I'll tell you what I'll do. You send me the check. If the check looks real, I'll go ahead and cash it.
It sounds too good to be true. It is. I've not heard of one story or one of these emails or letters that have come out that someone has made their lifelong fortune on.
It's made to me. The check's in my name. It's a cashier's check. I mean, you mentioned cashier's check. It's like a traveler's check. It gets cashed anywhere.
Fortunately for Mr. Cozart, he called the bank on the check and found out it was not legit. If he were to cash it and send the $4,400 to Mary, that money would eventually come out of his own pocket.
I would love to bust these people. I really would. But because I didn't cash the check and I'm not out any money, there's really very little that the police can do.
Casper and Mills Police Departments say they get calls every week from people in similar situations, but they can't do a thing if the people getting the money aren't in the state. Therefore, out-of-country scams like this one are referred to the federal government's Secret Service. Shanna Kurek, News 13.